Hi, I'm Tom Scarpello of Revology Cars. This is car number 322, a 1968 Mustang GT convertible in jet black metallic with Cuoio and black Napa leather interior. Today I'm going to take you on a walk around of this car and we're going to go for a drive. Let's get started. Okay, 1968 Mustang GT convertible. This is our first 68 GT convertible. We have built several 68 convertibles, but those are all Shelby models. This is our first actual GT. This was built for a very good Revology customer. He is the owner of car 54, and you'll note the resemblance in terms of the way that this car was configured. It's pretty similar. There's some distinct differences, but it has kind of a similar theme, kind of a convertible version of car 54, which is a little bit of the Bullitt movie car and a little bit of a few personal touches that he selected himself. So it's a really neat, unique, nicely executed configuration. So at the front, it's all 68 GT except for the grille opening, which is left clean without the horse and corral, no fog lamps. We now have the sequential turn signals in the hood, which is a really cool little detail. The client spec'd out these wheels from the American Racing Torque Thrust collection. This is the AR105 with the gloss black center. Really matches well with the exterior paint. Devoid of trim, a very clean look. And at the rear of the car, it has the satin black tail lamp panel, which is a discreet but distinctive detail. And of course, the Borla polished tips. Very clean and neat execution. So the interior, this is Cuoio in black. The Cuoio is the Ferrari tan leather. So this is the exact same leather that you would get if you chose the Cuoio option on your Ferrari. And it's got a unique feature. It's equipped with Alcantara inserts in black. So the seats and the door panels have the Alcantara inserts. The dash pad is black Napa leather and the genuine laser cut walnut veneer. So it's a neat, distinctive interior. It really plays well against the black exterior and the black wheels. So it's a really cool execution. And I should say one of the more popular executions among the Revology team. So a lot of positive comments about this car as it was going down the assembly line. All right, so let's go for a drive. All right, we're driving car 322. So one of the things that you notice as you get into a Revology Mustang or Shelby and you drive away is just how easy it is to drive, how comfortable it is. It just makes you feel like you're in control. It seems obvious, but it's not that easy. When you make so many changes to a platform, our car is so different from an original Mustang in terms of the vehicle functionality, the chassis, the powertrain, the electrical system. Everything you don't see is so different. And to get all of those things working together seamlessly is really a challenge. To make the car as normal as possible. I remember a custom shop that was ostensibly our competitor. They're no longer in business. They were telling a prospect who was shopping us and them, disparaging us by saying, Revology, they just build normal cars. They don't build custom cars like we do. And I thought, wow, yeah, that's a great compliment. We build normal cars, because it's pretty hard to build normal cars. The people who build normal cars nowadays are OEMs that spend billions of dollars to develop. I think a lot of people can make a car look good. Not that many people can make a car drive well. And that, of course, is a fundamental part of the attraction of the vehicle. The appearance is only part of it. It's comfortable, it's confidence inspiring, it's quiet, it doesn't squeak and rattle. It's like a real car, a real automobile. So I think that is a remarkable achievement. Although it might not seem like much, it really is. So we're out on the road, we're doing about 55. Got a nice little breeze going, nice little exhaust burble, very comfortable. It's probably 70, 72 degrees. Really perfect convertible weather. The 68 convertible fills the spot in our lineup that was left open when we discontinued the 65 and 66 convertible. It's really similar. It's a bit wider. It looks a bit more aggressive, but it's built on the same platform as the 65 and 66. So the wheelbase is the same. The width of the platform, where the rockers are, where the pinch weld, side-to-side measurement, the Y measurement is the same, but it appears larger, it appears wider and lower because it is wider, the bodywork is wider. The convertible top frame itself is the same. Ford used the same top frame from 1964 and a half through 1968. Some minor differences in the top fabric itself, but the frame is the same. How it mounts is the same, and that structure in the back of the car is all the same. So it wasn't, too big of a deal to bring out the 68 convertible. The changes are really in the sheet metal in the rear. So the quarter panel, left and right, are unique. The deck lid, the tail lamp extensions. So there's a lot of new parts in the rear of the car, which of course had to be all fixtured and then validated. So there was a bit of work to that. Now, the Revology 67 and 68 benefits from the addition of modern door hinges and latches that happened on car 96 several years ago. So in order to do the door hinges, we added a lot of structure in the A-pillars, and that structure translates to additional body stiffness. So it doesn't only give you the benefit of the new or the modern door hinges, it also adds stiffness and rigidity to the body. So particularly for a 60s convertible, very little shake. I mean, you'll get in any convertible, a certain amount of cowl shake, but these are really remarkably good. So you get a sense of control when you're driving. You don't feel like you're really making much of a compromise in terms of a convertible. Now, where there is a compromise is when the top is up, because Revology car is a really interesting combination of old and new technology. While the powertrain, the chassis, electrical system, and all of these other things are all new, modern technology, the top mechanism, while it's new, it's still 60s technology. So the sealing against wind noise and water intrusion is not up to modern standards. So that's something that we do explain to customers. Don't expect a modern top because it's not. We're basically setting the top up the best it can possibly be given the constraints of that 60-year-old design. But anyone who's had a 60s convertible knows that they leak, and you don't go through a car wash without getting a little bit wet. So those are some of the trade-offs that you have to make if you choose a convertible. But then the benefit is top down, and it's just magic. There's just nothing like top down in a 60s Mustang, listening to the burble of the engine, just feeling the wind in your hair. It's really cool. It's really cool. So as I mentioned during the walk around, this car was built for one of our existing clients, the owner of car 54. And we have a lot of clients now that have purchased multiple cars. I think it's in the high 40s, maybe getting close to 50 people. It's really interesting when some of the owners of the earlier cars come in and, they obviously like their early car enough to buy another one, but they're always really surprised at just how much the cars have improved over the years. We were always working on continuously improving and refining and just making things better, making the cars more comfortable, making them quieter. And you really notice if you haven't been with us all that time and going through every little evolution. You go from car 54 to car 322. Wow, it's like a really massive change. So it's neat to see the reaction from the clients when they realize how far we've come. So it's a real testament to the hard work of the team at Revology, the meticulous attention to detail, measuring data. It's a lot of hard work, but it really pays off, and it's worth it.